Gentlemen, we're sitting here in Oakland, California with a good old friend of mine I haven't seen for years, and this is Alan PasQUA. He's a pianist and keyboardist and composer, arranger, and all-around musician. Plays everything from A to Z, and it's great to see you, Alan. It's been a long time. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be back up in the East Bay.
Well, it's great to have you back on the scene.
Thanks.
And Alan is here in town playing a show with his old musical compatriot, Alan Holdsworth, who is one of my very favorite musicians and an extraordinary guitar player, and a great quartet you guys have with Jimmy Haslip on bass and Alan's longtime drummer, Chad Wackerman. And you guys were fabulous the other night. Brilliant show. So you're doing a live DVD?
Last night and Friday and Saturday night we brought in a crew, and we're doing a 7-camera high-definition shoot live DVD, 5.1 sound.
Wow.
It'll be out, but they told me last night it'll probably be available by Christmas time. And it'll be, for anybody who's interested, go to any one of our websites, alanpasqua.com, chadwackerman.com, jimmyhaslip.com, and therealalanholdsworth.com.
The real Alan Holdsworth, yeah.
Somebody actually stole his domain name, and
I saw that, yeah.
so it's not his site, and we'll have links to the DVD and where it's available.
Right. Well, you're working with the real Alan Holdsworth,
yeah,
and you guys go back quite a ways.
We do.
It's always been a kind of a funny thing that you're both Alans. One, you're A-L-A-N, and Alan Holdsworth is with the 2 L's, but it comes out sounding the same. So
yeah, in the original Tony Williams Lifetime, there were 2 Allens and 2 Tonys, which was kind of funny. So
when you first hit with Alan Holdsworth, when was that?
1976 is when we made Believe It, and then 77 we did $1 Million Legs. So we did 2 records.
You played here at the old Keystone Corner in San Francisco?
10 nights in San Francisco.
For Todd Barkin,
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was probably my favorite gig.
Really?
Yeah, that we did.
You know what Todd is doing now? He's one of the directors of Jazz at Lincoln Center now. Yes, I should give him a call for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe we'll do 10 nights at Lincoln Center.
He can get you a bigger gig these days. So, folks, for those of you who don't know, Alan and I met back in Boston, which we affectionately call Beantown, back in the days when I was at Berklee College of Music with my brief stint there, and Alan was at New England Conservatory at that time. And you were studying, what was your major there?
I was studying jazz piano with Jackie Byard.
Jackie Byard,
and Thad Jones was there. I was taking orchestration.
And Webster Lewis was there. Did you do anything with Webster?
I didn't do anything with Webster. He was student actually at the same time while I was there. George Russell was there, so I worked with George.
Wow, that was a fantastic period. And
that's actually why New England is responsible for me meeting Tony Williams, because we had George's big band. We were doing one of his compositions called Living Time, which was big band and piano trio. So we went to Lincoln Center, to Carnegie Hall to do a live performance, and it's for a double big band. So one of the big bands was ours, and then another one they got all the cats from New York, and it was for the Bill Evans Trio. Bill had already passed, so Stanley Cowell was playing Bill's chair, and Tony Williams was playing drums, and I had the good luck of having to set my electric piano rig right behind Tony. And at that point in time, Alan Holdsworth was already hanging with Tony and was in New York, and they were putting the Lifetime together, unbeknownst to me. And after the concert, they were like, hey, maybe we should check out that keyboard player that we heard tonight. And next week, I got a call from Tony saying, come down to New York. And
great call.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of great calls over the years, Alan. I mean, I was just looking over your discography, and I was really impressed to see that you've done so many different styles of music. And I was telling Jennifer, too, while we were waiting for you to come down, that you did the right thing. You really got schooled very well so that you can play any type of music from A to Z. And I see you've done country things with Kenny Rogers. You play with my old friend Eddie Money, who we play his music on our show sometimes. And you toured with Eddie too.
I toured with Eddie.
That must have been a very interesting,
we had a lot of laughs,
lively time.
We had a lot of laughs.
Yeah, I bet.